No, I know what you mean. Right, that's us. Whenever you're happy then, we'll get going here. That's just along to the right. That's us there.
That's it.
Right then, light should stay green and we'll head straight out onto the circuit. To be honest, the steadier you go here, it lets the guys in front kind of pull away a wee bit as well, so we're not catching anyone up. Just tight to the left all the way down here and just wait until you get to the cone, and then we're peeling into the second cone. Dry day today as well, you know, so you can get away with using a bit of the curb on the right hand side here, middle of the road going down the hill, and then use the curb on the left hand side. And again, it's just braking heavy up towards the turning cone, aiming for your middle cone, and on the exit you want to use every bit of the road. You just take the first lap steady and it'll let the guys pull away a wee bit, otherwise you'll be catching them up. Same again, straight over the paint here, either side of it, and on the exit, or right out to the left on top of the paint.
Okay.
Now, if it had been pouring down the rain, we would have to watch out for hitting that, but today it should be quite grippy. At this corner, turning as late as you can. We don't want to hit too much of that curb on the inside, it kind of throws the car off it. Okay. Again, all the exit though, so as soon as you get to the second cone, try and let the car run out as wide as you can, using the full width of the road. Now there's not a brake marker at the hairpin, there's a wee change in tarmac. You've got the first line here and the second line, that's kind of the guides I use for braking. And just
okay, so which line?
To begin with the first, and when you get quicker and a bit more confident, we can start to use the second one. But really, we're not trying to brake as late as we can, to try to get the flow of the corners, you know. Okay. Everyone's got a different braking marker depending on how quick we're going. As you come over the crest of the hill, just up the pace a little bit if you like, on we go. Let's get the car back over to the left hand side of the road. And again, braking about now, and we're staying on the brake, if anything heavier on the brake, and then we're peeling at the corner, off brake as you turn in. But don't go back on the brake, because there it put the weight forward, and then the back end went light. So all your braking done in a straight line, nice and firm with the brake. So again, you're not braking hard enough, and you have to understeer through the corner a wee bit, put more lock on, brake harder, and then you'll carry more speed out the corner. It's, you know, when you're braking, you're putting grip to the front tyres. Same again, just messing up the corner again. Need to brake for a corner like you do in the road, and as you're braking, it will give you more grip. Okay. This one, bit of a hill to it, so the hill almost acts as a brake, so it's a lighter brake at this one, out wide on the exit, so open the steering early, let it run out there. Nice and quick in here now, on we go. Good stuff. Again, we'll just start to slow down about now. We've got one of the guys doing a demo lap here, so I'm going to indicate to the left. We'll let him come by us here, and then we'll follow him through now. On you go. So again, out wide on the exit, right out to the left again here. Perfect. Like I say, when you get to the first corner, just past the bridge, that's when we're starting to brake, and gradually heavier with the brake, so the car dips down to the front a bit more. But just as you get to the cones, your hardest bit of braking, and then into the corner. But try and make the corner a little bit more flowing as well. Try and not make it too tight. So brake up to the cone, tight to your inside, and then gradually open the steering. So straighten out sooner, and that way you're quicker out the corner. Now we're going to brake lightly over the left curb, and that just puts a wee bit of weight over the front of it, and then tight to the right curb, power on gently, out to the left more though. You see how you're kind of keeping the lock on? Just try and open it slightly quicker. Again here, braking lightly, wait till the cone, then we're rolling gently, and on the exit, let's let it run out again. You see how you're a wee bit aggressive in keeping the lock on? Just try and be a bit more flowing, be smoother out the corner, let the car run out wider. It's a tricky wee circuit to get right with it being so blind as well. Again, nice and firm with the brake, nice late turn here, tight to your second cone. And on the exit, let's open the steering, kind of saw at the wheel a bit as well. You're kind of steering left and right, that's going to slow the car down, you know, because you're keeping the lock on. It's nice and progressive. Same again, just get the car back to the left, that way we can brake in a nice straight line here. Nice and firm with the brake, just before the cone, just rolling gently. But don't turn in too late, because you see how you're turning in late and you're making it hard work to get to the second cone. Turn in a little bit earlier. Same again, braking lightly, roll it in gradually, and on the exit, just let it run out gradual. And again, it's just that little light brake over the left curb here, and then you can power out the way. Perfect. Same again at Clark's, quite a late turn to straighten out the exit, is what you're after here. So as late as you can, keep an eye on the cone, roll it in gradual. Same again, see the curb on the left? Try and get the car on it. Okay. And that way it's allowing you to keep the wheel straight, so you would be about now 10 mph faster just by using the curb coming out the corner. Same at the hairpin, try not be too quick and turning left and right, just a real gradual turn to the right. Begin to open the steering now and just fully out to the left coming out of the way. And we'll accelerate hard up to the checkered flag, and then when we get to that point we'll back off the power and just go a bit slower on the cool down lap and back in here. Perfect. So like I said, this corner here I would be turning in just about now. Roll it in gradual and let it run over to the left a bit more, so it feels a bit more flowing.
Right.
Really, you don't want the front tyres to bite into the tarmac, you want to keep the car pulling through the corner. So how does it compare to anything you drive in?
Oh, this is fantastic.
Nice car, eh?
Oh yeah. I mean, I dare say that the Z4 and the X6 could do this without me, because you're never going to do this with your own car.
Well, that's the thing, yeah.
They say drive it like you've stolen it.
Well, some people do bring their own cars up here. I'm amazed at how many people do it, to be fair. You know, they drive home with absolutely no brakes and tyres left, or worse, you know. Now, we do up at Knockhill, we do like a performance drive course. And you come up in your own car for a 1 hour lesson. And you get about 25 laps, you know. And it's good fun, you know, if you want to learn a bit more about your car. And as long as you remember that you have got to drive the thing home again, so you take...
There's a big insurance issue as well, though, isn't
Well, there is a bit of that. A lot of them just don't take anything out, so there's a bit of a risk when they're doing that, you know. You can get a track day type insurance, but I would imagine it's not that cheap,
yeah.
you know.
I suppose you've just got to suck it and see, don't you?
Absolutely, definitely.
We're in now, yeah.
Yeah, just follow the white car back in. That was perfect. Good bit of driving there.
Thank you very much.